For 50 years, Fox's Donut Den in Green Hills has been serving up happiness with its classic donuts and other baked goods, all under that vintage neon sign. And as Laura Faber tells us, generations of Nashvillians have satisfied their sweet tooth at Fox's.
When you are one of the oldest, most popular, and well-loved donut shops in Nashville, something is always cooking in the kitchen.
Another thing we look for is, I call them healthy wrinkles. So it's like smooth right now. It's not what you really want. But when you bring it in like this, you get what I call healthy wrinkles.
Dough being prepped, rolled, and cut. Racks and racks of fresh donuts.
Well, this is Fox's Donut Den. We like to say that we are selling happiness. We have generations of people who have been coming in here. They came in as little kids. They're bringing their kids in now. Everybody's always happy to have donuts.
We're just kind of an old-fashioned donut shop. There are two main kind of donuts. You have yeast-type donuts that rise and are full of air. You have cake donuts that are crumbly. And we make several types of both kinds.
Norman and his son Ted are just two of the Foxes of Fox's Donut Den. Norman is a biology teacher turned baker and businessman. He bought a donut franchise way back when he was in grad school and opened in 1973.
I'm taught at Lipscomb. My kids and family went to Lipscomb. We've had a lot of Lipscomb people since, but we went across the street and opened a donut shop. And we're there about 4 years, then moved to Green Hills, higher traffic location. Been here since '77. There's 4,000 cars a day there, pushing 40,000 cars a day here. So it's just a higher traffic location.
You just celebrated an anniversary.
Yeah, 50 years. We're too dumb to quit.
Good morning, this is the Donut Den.
There is a line for donuts more often than not. Nashvillians of all ages have satisfied their sweet tooth here, from the very young to the more experienced. Some of these men, dubbed the Donut Den Social Club, have been meeting here daily for 40 years.
Norman is an enormously accommodating host. He makes us feel very comfortable here, and he joins in. He sits with us a lot and talks to us, and he's a Vandy fan, and we're all Vandy fans.
Not everyone's a Vandy fan, excuse me.
No.
No, ma'am. When they said that a minute ago, in fact, they don't even like me coming in here with my orange shirt. Sometimes they run me out.
Tradition and location. I mean, it's a perfect location for a morning spot. Been here long enough to have its own momentum.
Not much has changed in half a century, and that's just the way customers like it.
What you see Tyler doing is one of the most important parts about it. It's real subtle. If this dough is not relaxed to the exact right amount, these are going to come out too small, or if they're over relaxed, then they're going to deflate and fall apart. And it takes us anywhere from 6 months to a year to train somebody to do that.
The result, a classic, perfect donut.
We also have resisted going automated. We still train each cook how to do it by hand so that you get a perfect donut with all the variables perfectly done, which a machine can't provide. So it's a lot more work to train people and to keep staff.
Hillsborough Road also would not be the same without the Den's classic neon sign. Years ago, when the property owner was making some upgrades, the sign was removed. The public protested. It was put to a vote, and the sign was put back.
Where would you go that a community cares about your neon sign? You know, I mean, that kind of stuff just doesn't happen.
You can get fancy at Fox's Donut Den with custard-filled, maple-covered sprinkles, but sometimes you can't go wrong with a classic apple fritter or a plain glazed donut, probably the top two sellers here.
And we like to form up the edges into like a little bowl almost.
The fritters are often called the best in the world.
I like to split them a little because sometimes they attach to each other.
The kolaches, sausage and chicken biscuits, also sell out. And there are some trends that aren't going away, like the cronut and the maple bacon donut. But trendy isn't what packs them in every morning at the Donut Den.
They're going to experience the best handmade donuts that you can find anywhere around. I say that with full confidence. We work very, very, very hard to keep the old school donut process alive, made by hand, top ingredients, and they're going to experience a lot of smiles. Employees that care, employees that have been here a long time.
Norman's goal with the shop was to save enough money for a down payment on a house. He's done that and more.
I intend to stay in business this long. It just has done well and come along. All our kids have worked here. It's been a real family business, actually.
Fox's Donut Den has impacted an entire city with some dough, a bit of glaze, and sprinkles on top.
Hey, how'd you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.